Hi, Carly McFadden here with LP Gas Magazine. We have with us today Leslie Anderson, who is the President and CEO of the Propane Gas Association of New England. Leslie has worked in the propane and regulatory compliance industry for more than 25 years and has been instrumental in the association's efforts to bring new workers into the industry. She shares with LP Gas her thoughts on the current workforce development problem that the industry faces, how a new program called Vets to Tech offers a solution, and the program's success so far.
So workforce recruitment is one of our top priorities for our strategic plan here at PGANE, which is the Propane Gas Association of New England. And we're made up of the 6 New England states: Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. The reason this is one of our top priorities is because the average age of our drivers and our technicians in the New England states ranges from 52 to 62, depending on where you are across the region. So we have a much older average workforce age, and it's difficult also to get people quickly into the workforce because we have licensing requirements for all of our states for drivers and technicians. Over the last 2 years, or maybe 3 years, I would say, I've been struck as I go out and I meet with our smaller marketers throughout the area about how much of a problem it is for them to hire people. And as an industry, we're always trying to grow our gallons, and one of the analogies I like to use is, the best way for us to grow our gallons as an industry is not to steal each other's customers. It's for us to go out and get new people to get into the propane industry. So to add new construction or to convert homes from heating oil to propane, or from electricity to propane, or other ways to increase our market share. So we're growing our gallons as an industry rather than just trading customers back and forth. And what we do in the workforce side is kind of the same thing. We have a tendency to steal each other's employees or lure them away from another company, depending on how you look at it, rather than going out and trying to add more workers into our industry. So as an association, this is a very important role for us. And the smaller companies talk about workforce priorities as a crisis. They call it a crisis. They say they can't operate their business unless they have the employees to do that. The Vets to Techs program was something that we immediately latched onto. The propane industry has a lot of veterans in them. We support a lot of veteran causes, and veterans are usually great employees when they come to work for you. They know how to get up in the morning. They know how to wear a uniform. They're polite. And they're dedicated, hardworking employees, and they are willing to answer the challenge. They're willing to be the hero and go out in the middle of the night and get somebody's heat back on if it needs to happen. So it was a perfect mix for us when the Vets to Techs program came out, for us to try to pilot with them to do that. So with the Vets to Techs program, for our pilot program, we ran it for 1 year, from March to March, but it was with our 6 New England states that PGANE has, and also New York as well. And we had great success out of that. There were over 70, I think there were 72 veterans that were employed as a result of that pilot program into the propane industry in the 7 states that participated there. In addition to that, we had lots of civilian applicants that just found company jobs on the veteran website. The Vets to Techs runs a veteran website, and a lot of civilians found us there as well. We didn't track the civilian applicants because the Vets to Techs is a nonprofit. We were just concentrating on veterans, but I'm sure that we had even greater success with them because our overall military applicants during that time period was 950. And we had civilian applications of almost 1,500 during that same time period. So I'm sure some of those people were also hired. But this program, we were just tracking the success of the veterans as well. And then we had lots of users for the Vets to Tech program, over 500 users and over 400 subscribers to it. So our total applicant count was about 2,400 during that time period. It was very successful in that respect.